Encino residents fed up with the homeless crisis voiced their concerns before city leaders and public safety officials tonight. Now, they all gathered for a town hall at the Encino Community Center. We have been following this story for the past 2 years and even reported on the problems created by an encampment near a park where little leaguers play. Among the concerns raised tonight, the cost of resources used to address the homeless crisis.
What is the definition of permanent housing? And again, how and who's going to pay for it?
$2,000 a month is $24,000 a year, right? The cost to put someone in a California prisons is $111,000 a year, right? So $2,000 a month, giving money directly to people who need it is ultimately the most cost-effective way. And I hear you, sir, we don't have unlimited money. But when you look at the cost of the system on our public safety and our sanitation, that's more expensive.
Well, the officials also told residents they need constant input on where the problem areas are so they can be addressed.
A shakeup in the race for LA mayor. A well-known name is dropping out and another is staying out.
But a political newcomer is throwing his hat in the race, and he is a tech billionaire. CBS LA political reporter Tom Waite joins us now to sort out all these last-minute developments on the campaign trail.
Yeah, 11th hour developments, and they are big. We'll see how it impacts the mayor's race. So LA Mayor Karen Bass continues to face questions about her handling of the Palisades after action report. But in what could be a big boost for her, two big names in the race are out, including billionaire developer Rick Caruso, who Bass defeated in the last election. An LA Mayor Karen Bass versus billionaire Rick Caruso rematch will not be happening. Caruso sparked a tidal wave of speculation Wednesday when he floated the idea of reconsidering entering the race after the LA Times published a story citing unnamed sources claiming Mayor Bass watered down the Palisades fire after action report, accusations the mayor once again forcefully denied today.
There was no cover-up on my part.
A spokesperson for Caruso confirmed the billionaire developer is staying out of the race. Political experts believe Caruso determined he did not have a path to victory.
I have no doubt that he did polling in December. It would be malpractice not to.
Also today, Austin Butner, the former LAUSD superintendent, announced he was dropping out of the race, citing the recent death of his 22-year-old daughter. Former reality TV star Spencer Pratt remains in the race, as does Democratic Socialist and pastor Ray Huang. And making a late entrance into the campaign, tech billionaire and entrepreneur Adam Miller.
I took what I learned and invested it back into work that mattered.
Miller, in his first TV interview, spoke with CBS LA about how his experience running a global tech company would help him as LA mayor.
In my background, I've worked with companies and nonprofits that were both small and large. I've scaled things up from almost nothing.
Miller identifies as a Democrat and says his nonprofit work would help him better approach the homeless crisis. Mayor Bass's re-election campaign released this statement after Miller announced his run. Adam Miller made a fortune peddling software to eliminate jobs and partnering with Elon Musk. The last thing Los Angeles needs right now is another self-funder who doesn't understand the crisis of affordability in our city.
There's nothing in that statement that's correct. First of all, not self-financing. We're building a broad coalition. Yes, I've been successful, and that success means monetary resources, but I have poured that back into the community.
The filing deadline for the races across California is on Saturday. We'll keep you posted. Pat, back to you.
A lot to keep us posted about. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tom.